Another video! Yeah, that should be the thing. Another fucking video. I don't know. I started hearing other people say that shit, so I just stopped saying that shit. So here we go, man. Back on here. That's a new one. So, yeah, you know what? Always makes me laugh. You know, it's watch some YouTube channels. I'm not talking about metal, just in general. Hey guys, welcome guys. What's going on, guys? Like and subscribe, man. Like and subscribe if you love your mom and dad. Like and subscribe. Man, that fucking shit makes me sick, man. It makes me feel like, you think the people watching are fucking morons? Yeah, guys. Yeah, man. As soon as I hear some shit like that, I turn the motherfucker off. I don't even want to hear any goddamn shit like that. So we're talking about some fucking hardcore and some death metal and some shit like that. Yeah, mostly death metal. Some of the shit's way overdue. People, you know, I buy stuff and people send me stuff and I say, yeah, I'll fucking talk about it and then I fucking forget. And some of this shit's way overdue, man. So first off, noise decay. My apologies. This is way overdue, but we're going to get into this. But yeah, last night, man, went out and met up with a bunch of motherfuckers before I get to the music. We're hanging out, everybody's having some drinks. There's a fucking idiot there, man. He had a weird-ass motherfucker. I'd met him before, but hadn't seen him in years. He really was more of an acquaintance. But he's sitting there talking, man, and he's just drinking, hanging out, and fucking Nocturnal Penetrator brought this fucking weirdo out. And he's drinking, we're at a bar, restaurant. He's completely normal. And he starts going, yeah, man. He starts going like fucking like panicky or something. He keeps going to the bathroom, coming back. And then at this point, I'm like, fuck this guy. We're hanging out. So he goes in the bathroom and then he's in there for a long time. And we're laughing. I guess he fucking stopped the toilet up or maybe passed out on the ground. Keep on talking. I kind of forgot about it, man. And then I start hearing doors slamming and somebody screaming back there and a bunch of people working there running back there. They had to drag his ass out of there. The motherfucker was on some kind of pills and he got into the bathroom. It was a single person bathroom and he started panicking, thinking he was locked in there. He couldn't find he couldn't find the door, the way out. So he started going berserk and tore the whole fucking place up, ripped panels off the wall, busted the window. He was screaming, and somebody opened the door and let him out because he thought he was trapped in there and he couldn't find the fucking door. So I just fucking left. That Nocturnal Penetrator brought his fucking ass there. I don't know what happened with that, but it's not funny, but it is fucking funny. So let's get into this shit. First off, I want to talk about this Barry fucking Goatementise. He sent this to me. It's probably been almost a fucking year. When did this? It's been a long time. And I know you commented asking when I was going to review this, and I honestly thought that I already did because when I first got this, I played it over and over. It's fucking Death Farm release. It's got the Goatementise discography. And my apologies, I guess I didn't. But this is a nice ass package, man. It's got 2 discs, all the demos, the full length. Cool pictures of the band in here and stuff, and a little write-up discography. So, and also, we recently played with Goatementise last year in November. It was a great fucking set, man. They were very good live. I was not let down. It was exactly what I expected. This is a good band though. It's very interesting because if you look at their discography, the early stuff, early demo and whatnot, early 2000s, either New York, they call themselves deathcore, but I mean, people use that term deathcore. Oh, it's fucking pussy shit. Yeah, this is not that kind of shit. To me, they just sound like fucking death metal with hardcore influences. The early stuff from them, though, were definitely more along the lines of the late 90s, early 2000 hardcore. You know, Victory Records is putting out a lot of shit like that. Hatebreed was starting to get big. You had All Out War and but Snapcase, who the fuck else? A lot of that shit. Scarhead. Well, actually, Scarhead not so much, but that heavy kind of beat down kind of shit. That's how the early Goatementise reminds me of. That kind of shit, which is good. But for me, the best thing on here is the Goatementise full length. That is some brutal shit. Heavy death metal guitars. Fucking Barry's vocals to me sound very reminiscent to Mike Perun from Cyanide. Deep and brutal. I mean, you could literally listen to one of these songs and think, is that a new Cyanide track? I mean, don't get me wrong, their songs are not doomy, Celtic Frostish-esque kind of shit like Cyanide, but it has that upbeat feel. Son of a bitch! So anyway, I don't know, Barry, if this shit's sold out, but you need to hit up Barry on that Goat Metal channel. This is a really highly recommended release. Cool stuff. But again, my favorite is the actual Goatementise album, full length. And they said they're going to be doing new stuff, so I am very curious to see because they got some very competent musicians playing the band. When I saw them live, fucking great. So be on the look on that out for that shit whenever it comes out. Hopefully sooner, but sooner than later. And it's also funny, I talked about this before when I first heard about Goatementise. I said, who Goatementise? Because we laugh about it because there's a fucking guy we knew back in high school. His last name was Jimenez, and he used to always go by Goat. They call him the Goat. That motherfucker was all in this Beharit and shit like that. He was satanic. They was call him the Goat. So I said, that's old Goat Jimenez. I was like, wait, is he up in New York now? He started a new band. This is Goat Jimenez and or Goatementise, and he was Goat Jimenez. Now we start talking about Goatementise. We just start saying, yeah, man, Goat Jimenez, man. I don't know where the fuck he's at, but that guy. That's what I think about. And actually, when I'm talking about Goat Jimenez, sorry, Barry, check their shit out. But that guy, you go to his house back then, we 16, 17 years old, we go over there, and there'd be a fucking party. People were always drunk over there. I remember one night, they had a big-ass party over there, all kinds, whole cousins and shit, all kinds of motherfuckers. I didn't even know. I mean, it wasn't a heavy metal, it was just his family and shit. They were all drunk, and they were listening to music, and they went outside. The power lines are right in their backyard. You could see it, you know, up from the top. And they kept seeing there was a big-ass possum crawling across the cable or the wire. Everybody was joking around, like throwing beer cans, trying to hit it, and they kept missing. And his fucking cousin, Jaime, yeah, man, watch this shit, man. He went in the house and came back out. He had a fucking 45 pistol. He was going to try to shoot it. And he was so fucking drunk, he totally missed it and hit the fucking transformer, and all the power in the whole fucking neighborhood went out, or at least to that section. He shot his boom. The party stopped. Everybody's fucking pissed. Everything was out, and immediately everybody started hauling ass, getting out there from that party because they didn't want to be blamed for that shit. They hauled ass out of there. Everybody's halfway drunk, driving, running through yards and shit, tearing everything up, trying to get out of there. And we stayed there. We're laughing. His cousin, turn off. He's like, we're in there. So obviously there was no lights. They couldn't tell anybody was in there. But we saw a cop driving around with a fucking spotlight. And then they were out there shining on the electricity. And then the power company came, and there was a whole big ordeal. And they were in there working on that shit. And we just stayed in there laughing. Nobody ever came to the door asking about why was there a fucking bullet hole in here, which it's blows the fucking shit out of me. I'm surprised because if police were there, you would think they would see, you know, there was a shooting or something. But I don't know. This was back in, you know, 1991. So I guess cops didn't give a fuck back then. There wasn't so much shit being held accountable. But there you go. There's your Goatementise story right there. So yeah, moving on. I want to talk about some fucking Goregrind shit, man. Noise Decay, he sent me this shit, man. I listened the fuck out of these records, but I guess I forgot to cover it. Like right here, Mortuary Ghoul. I think I've even showed the album. I posted it on Instagram or something, but this is great fucking mortician worship. So the cover on there is obviously from the beginning of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You think, well, it's kind of cliche, but you know what? I think this cover works pretty good for this. I'm fine with it. And what's interesting is this, it's like a cardboard cover. It's very, not like traditional, but it still works. Cool layout. I like the cover. It's got all these sickening fucking lyrics, all Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You see the dinner scene on the background back there. But this is brutal shit, man. I believe it's a drum machine, but it's okay. It's not an aggravating, intrusive drum machine. So it sounds good. Maybe it might be real drum. I don't fucking know, but I like it. It's brutal, heavy as fuck, and I like Mortician, so it works really well. Mortuary Ghoul from Ohio. It's all this guy's projects. Mortuary Ghoul shows 2022. They've got multiple releases out, 2 full lengths, a split, whatnot, all about horror and gore and chainsaws and shit. But again, Mortuary Ghoul got this on vinyl, and I don't know. Did you put this shit out yourself? Yeah, independent release, and good for him. He put this on fucking vinyl, and I fucking love this album. And he's got some more projects too, man. He's got this Imperium. Fuck, I don't know if it's the same guy in all the bands, but he sent me this shit. This is vinyl too. Really cool, fucking brutal, grinding, death metal-ish shit. And I love the artwork too. It's got tons of small images of murder and horrific shit in the world. I always liked this. I was always a sucker for this kind of shit. You know, kind of like the old grindcore Napalm Death covers and stuff with a collage or shit like that. Even on our fucking Mordant Rhed full length, I made the cover similar to that because I just fucking love that motif, that aesthetic. But this is brutal shit. Again, Imperium, this motherfucker started in 2020, and they consider themselves black thrash, but it's pretty good. Talk about terrorism and all kinds of shit like that. So anyway, I would definitely say check this shit out. Imperium, brutal ass motherfucker. We're gonna keep talking about this. So we got also this right here, this Morg Dweller. I love this because automatically, if you know what this logo is paying homage to, it's like the Necromantic logo. If you've seen that fucking movie, Necromantic 2, and Shram, and all those fucking sickening German fucking horror movies. This has their albums Necrophile and Necrophile 2 on here. Slim case. Also very brutal grindcore, gore grind shit. But again, I love the logo, man, because it's totally like Necromantic. Excellent stuff. I wish this was on vinyl too, but I'll take the fucking CD, man. It's cool. Bunch of horrific looking shit on here. And actually, going back to Imperium, I have this CD too. which is really good. Excellent stuff. Cool little newspaper print here of fucking horror, murder and shit. It's all about gruesome stuff. It's all about covering horrific shit that goes on in America or even the world, you know. So I highly recommend you check these out. Morgue Dweller, Imperium, Mortuary Ghoul. Brutal stuff. Now I'm gonna go put that Mortuary Ghoul on and fucking bust a hole in my fucking wall.